were in Sister Act, the movie. I'm a huge Sister Act fan. That's her right there, y'all. Okay. Oh my God, I love you. I always thought I was her in the solo. Okay, that blessed my life. So I'm so happy to have you here. Can you tell us, like how did that whole rendition of His Eyes on the Sparrow come about?
Well, Lauren and I actually auditioned in New York, and I wasn't, acting or anything like that, and she had just come off of The Young and the Restless. So what we ended up doing, the director liked both of us so much, Ms. Goldberg and Bill Duke at the time, they flew us out to Los Angeles, and they gave me an acting coach and gave Lauren a vocal coach. And I guess 2-3 weeks into it, Ms. Goldberg was like, listen, you're not going to get the role, the lead role, but I want the world to be able to hear your voice. So we went over to her house.
Thank God.
And
Whoopi Goldberg, by the way, if you didn't catch that.
Yeah, and she was so sweet. We went over to her house, and Bill Duke and Whoopi Goldberg and Mervyn Warren, who is the guy who produced the song, they came up with a rendition for Lauren and I to sing it, and that's how I ended up getting a few lines in the movie and being a part of that scene. So
Girl,
thank you, Miss Goldberg.
Down. You have always been one of my vocal idols, I have to say that.
I love you so much.
I love you so much. I wouldn't be here without listening to this lady right here sing.
Thank you.
Let's talk about the name, the War and Treaty. Can you explain that name? How you guys came up with that name?
Yeah, we came up with the name doing something that most couples do, arguing. Arguing about changing the name of our band. This was our 8th name change, and it was getting heated.
He changed the name 8 times.
I wanted the name to really mean something, and Tanya suggested that, we stop arguing. She was like, Michael, calm down, this is not the war. We need to come to some sort of treaty. And I was like, that's the name, the War and Treaty, the natural tug and pull of life, so.
You better speak. I could hear a writer up in there somewhere. Okay, I gotta ask, did you both know the voices you had when you first met?
Well, when we met, I heard Michael singing. He was singing at the Love Festival. And I was just blown away because the lyrics, and it was maybe 5 people out there on this field, and he was singing like it was 5,000 people out there. So that passion that was there, really connected me in a different way. And so I knew he could sing because, when I met him, he was at that festival.
So that caught your attention. That's good old singing, huh?
And the words to those songs that he wrote.
Oh, I was going to say, did you write the songs?
I did. And my writing background came from actually serving in the military, United States Army.
Wow.
Shout out to 1st Armored Division, 2nd Brigade, 16th Infantry. And when I first got into Iraq, my commanding officers could identify that I was the weak link. I was like, the black Gomer Pyle. And but to calm me down, we had a little secret. They took me down in the basement of where we were staying, which is one of the bombed out palaces. And Saddam Hussein had pianos all over Iraq, and this just happened to be one of his pianos. And so I just sat down and they told me, when you get flustered, come here and find your way back home. And I taught myself to play the piano, and I wrote my first song when that commanding officer who showed me where this was when he was killed. And it brought so much healing and resolution to the soldiers that my commander at the time, Peter L. Jones, he said, you know what, Trotter, this is what you're gonna do. You're gonna be a memorial singer. You're gonna write songs about the fallen, and you're gonna sing them at the memorials that we make out here in Iraq.
Well, thank you, Michael, for your service to our country.
Thank you.
That is amazing. You learned your calling in that moment, huh?
Yep.
Wow. And tell us about Lover's Game, your album, guys.
Oh, my goodness. You just said that, now I'm stuck.
Oh, okay. I'm having my moment, too.
You can have my moment. Well, this was the first album that we've done that we kind of opened ourselves up for writing with Nashville writers. We live in Nashville, Tennessee now. And we just wanted the theme to be surrounded about love, because that's really what our mission is. Our heart's work is about love, and just letting people know that it's okay to love, it's okay to be vulnerable, it's okay to go through all the things that you have to go through in life, it's a part of our journey. And this particular song, Lover's Game, is an ode to Nashville. Margarita, hot chicken, strawberry wine.
My favorite stuff.
Right.
That's the hook to the song. So we just had fun doing that, and that was the lead single that we used as an ode to Nashville.
Nice.
Yeah.
And I love it. Y'all are amazing together.
you.
It's so good. What are you guys gonna perform for us today?
Well, this song is the last song on our album. It's called Have You a Heart, and it's simply our dedication to the human race, you know, in a time and in a period where it seems like the end thing is to be heartless. We want to remind people that the thing that threads us all together is the thing that's beating in our chest that has no color, and it has all the colors at the same time. And when you consider that, you want to search your heart, find out what's in it, and then say, now, do I have a heart for my fellow man or my fellow woman? And this is what Have Your Heart is all about.
If you like this video, smash that like button and subscribe to the Jennifer Hudson Show YouTube channel. Check your local listings or visit jenniferhudsonshow.com to see when you can watch full episodes in your area. And don't forget to sign up for the newsletter.